What's up guys, TheMainManSWE here. Hope you're all doing well, and I felt like making one of these videos where I talk to you for a bit. I've done a lot of ranked battle videos lately, and that's great. Love those videos, I hope you do as well, but it could be good to make a video where it's not only gameplay, but where I talk a bit. So I've got some of my my awesome King gameplay here in the background for you to watch as I'm talking. Tekken 7 has been a huge success. It's reached, the first 2 months of release, it sold more than Street Fighter V did in one full year of release. It's up to, I think it's 1.7 million sales at the moment. I thought it would reach like 1 million in a year, but it's at 1.7. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's actually at 1.7. And we still have the release of Geese Howard to look forward to, and then another guest character. So that could do, of course, a lot to get even more sales. So I wonder what the game looks like in 1 year from now, the success. And of course, the story mode of Tekken 7 ended with a cliffhanger. So that means that we're getting a Tekken 8, which is kind of weird considering Tekken 7 was advertised to be the conclusion of a Mishima Saga, but that's not what it was. So we have a Tekken 8 coming up where Jin will probably kill Kazuya. Me being a big Kazuya fan, not really looking forward to that, but he was kind of a... They didn't flesh Kazuya out very much in the Tekken 7 story. They got a lot of, they gave Heihachi rightfully a lot of attention as he was going to die. So they made Heihachi into a three-dimensional character. It wasn't mind-blowingly well written, but it worked well. And I'm looking forward to them doing the same for Kazuya in Tekken 8. So that Kazuya isn't just this devil, demonic figure the whole game, like, I'm gonna kill you, Jin! And then he dies, because there's no satisfaction to that. So I hope they do what they did to Heihachi. They explain Kazuya's motives, like my mother was killed by my father, I didn't like that, but of course he has this devil gene that makes him evil, yada yada. I just hope they don't drop the ball story-wise. I kind of enjoyed Tekken 7 story mode. But so Tekken 7, yeah, great game so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I like that it's solo again, not that tag bullshit. You can still do horrible combo damage. Paul, for some reason, can death combo you in Rage. And I actually have, those of you who have been looking forward to another Pain video, I have one of those upcoming with some pretty decent Paul combos. Paul is funny in this game. Like the Death Fist on counter hit clean, half your life. If he hits it on a wall, you're dead. But the game does feel kind of balanced. I play on PC and I see Katarinas a lot. Tell me guys, on PS4 and Xbox, do you guys see Katarinas? Because the old scrub characters like Capos and Lynx, I don't see them anymore, almost. I see them from time to time, but it's like the new go-to scrub character is Katarina. But I think it's because they wanted, Harada said many times that they wanted to simplify Tekken with this game. They wanted to make it very accessible to beginners and casuals. And I think they even might have said to themselves like, well, Capo and Ling are probably, they might be too hard for beginners. In Tag 2, beginners love those characters because they felt they could get away with everything, or anything, and they could most of the time against most people. But Katarina, I mean, the level of execution is just ridiculously easy. Just mash 4 and you can get a combo that does, what, 60, 65 damage? So they really said to themselves, like, how can we make Tekken as simple as possible? And Katarina was, of course, the result. And I feel like with the game, balance-wise, that Claudio, for example, a character with only 45 moves, incredibly simple to pick up. There's not a whole lot to him, but insanely effective. If you are in beginner and intermediate ranks, you can just pick him up and slaughter everyone. You're going to have trouble at high level because his simplicity fires back at him, and his really bad low pokes. Those hurt him a lot at high level, but if you're in beginner and intermediate, I mean, rock on. Pick up Claudio and harness that Osse hop kick and just win. I do want to touch upon my YouTube channel as well. It's grown a lot. I'm up at 43k subs, which is amazing, and Aris is up at like what? He's reached the stratosphere. I think it's like, last time I checked, what, 87k, 85k? Going for 100k soon. Super happy for him. We all know he deserves it. I mean, the go-to commentator for Tekken. The amount of hours he has spent streaming the game and streaming other games. Aris is awesome, and I'm so happy for him. And I'm also very happy for King J, British Tekken player, who I played against a lot in Tag 2. His Marduk and Armor King, and I know he dabbles with Kazuya and Mishima's as well, and his YouTube channel is, I think he's 24k now. It exploded on Tekken 7's release as he was dropping really good guides. Kudos to him for doing that. And I want to touch upon my channel as well. I hope you guys enjoy the ranked sessions. I try to vary the characters because I know it can be boring to watch the same character over and over. And I've made a Kazuya guide, Electric guide, Wave Dash guide, Devil Kazuya guide. But of course I'm gonna release a Devil Jin guide, a Heihachi guide, and probably a Jin guide. And I would like to know if you guys, if you enjoy my guides, if you'd like to see perhaps other characters, if I can research that. And let me know if there's anything like execution wise. I've made an EVGF guide and Wave Dash guide. But let me know if there's, if I see a comment that says, can you do a Brian Taunt guide, and it's got a lot of thumbs up, I'll do that guide. So like, just let our King, Shining Wizard, you know, if there's anything out there you'd like to see my words on, you know, and me trying to explain it, just let me know. And if it receives enough attention, you know, thumbs up and stuff, I'll make that video, of course. No problem. So, and that goes for characters as well. If there's any character that you'd really like to see me cover, even though it might be a character I don't even play, I can do some research and I can try to explain that character. But obviously it would be good if it's a character I at least know something about. So a Katarina guide, I mean, I do know 4444 is the way to go with Katarina. Yes. And many people want to see combo videos. I'm kind of tired of combo videos. I don't even watch them myself. I watch the Japanese STL when he does a combo video because I really love his style. But I don't really watch combo videos anymore, and I don't see myself making any. What I like is seeing people do combos, cool combos in game. You know, when someone's so good that they can do in-game, you know, a huge combo with Steve, for example, because they staple that, you know. Seeing stuff in practice mode just bores me, to be honest, at this point. I've been doing this for so long. But I'm going to make more pain videos, and I'm happy you guys haven't forgotten about those. I get messages quite often saying, where are the pain videos, main man? And I'm like, well, haven't you forgotten about that already? But nope, you guys haven't, so that's awesome. And I also would like to show you guys what I've been referring to or mentioning a couple of times on stream, and that's my channel getting completely wrecked by YouTube's new ad policy, where any video they deem slightly controversial for any reason whatsoever, it can even be bad language, that video can be demonetized, or they give you this form of ad revenue where it's slightly monetized, but we will all see our ad revenue get completely destroyed, I think. I get this, I'm gonna show you guys, let's see, we're gonna go here, we're gonna minimize this window. So this is what it looks like. You can see here those yellow balls. That dollar sign is supposed to be green, but it goes yellow. And I get this on pretty much every video I upload. And this means that you can see at the top there that the video is not suitable for all advertisers and it gets demonetized or it gets slightly monetized. And it's too bad because YouTube was a pretty decent chunk of my my revenue. Well, a pretty fucking big chunk of my revenue. So that's why people told me start a Patreon, I think it's called. So I started one. So if you'd like to subscribe, I'm not talking about Twitch. This is of course completely, I don't know why I feel like I have to say this, completely voluntary. If you're just here watching my videos, that's cool enough. But as I'm going to start law studies on Monday. I've already been there for 1 day to see the school, Stockholm University. I'm gonna study law, hopefully become an attorney. Yeah, I'm gonna start studying at the age of 32, pretty awesome. I studied the computer graphics, of course, a couple of years ago, but that didn't, other than making Lars videos where he dies and falls into a toilet, I mean, those were the videos I wanted to do. And then I was sitting at different studios and they were like, dude, no more toilet videos. And I'm like, but that's the only reason I went to school. So law studies are known to be very demanding and discipline heavy. You gotta study a lot, you know. Law books, law texts are boring to read and plentiful, and they never end. Paragraph. So I'm going to have to put down a lot of time into that. So making guides are, of course, they take a lot of time. You know, the Kazuya guide I made, the electric guide, that's several days of 24/7 just editing and researching. So if you like my videos and love to see me do more guides and tutorials, or if you've enjoyed my videos over the years, please consider becoming a Patreon. The link is below. I mean, if it's even $1 for a sandwich for me or my girlfriend, I would I would be thankful enough, you know. It would be super kind. But yeah, I never really felt I needed to do this if it wasn't for everyone getting destroyed by this new ad policy. I know Rip mentioned on Twitter as well that he's getting destroyed, and who isn't? I mean, even my favorite fitness channels are getting completely wrecked. And speaking of fitness channels, let's hope Mr. Rich Piana recovers the entertaining, natural... what's that saying? My favorite vegan natty bodybuilder, yes. Apparently he has suffered major brain trauma, it looks like. And I mean, he said some pretty fucking obnoxious things, but he's very entertaining, so I hope he actually pulls through. He's the one fitness YouTuber where I know I have friends who've watched him who don't do fitness. I mean, he's that entertaining. But I mean, yeah, his appearance is quite special and captivating. So that's what I wanted to get across. Once again, I hope you're all enjoying Tekken 7. I hope my channel is satisfactory so far, that you enjoy it, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care, everyone.